Believing is easy. Even demons believe. That's what it says in James 2, verse 19. But not everyone obeys what they believe. Not everyone lives out what the Word of God says. Anyone can sing worship songs, but not everyone can live the words they sing. Have you ever noticed something? Following the Lord is often uncomfortable. Forgive as I have forgiven you. That's uncomfortable. Love your enemies. That's uncomfortable. Deny yourself. Take up your cross and follow me. That's uncomfortable. From the very beginning, God has called people into places that stretch them beyond comfort. Abraham was asked to sacrifice his son Isaac. Uncomfortable. Moses was sent to stand before Pharaoh, the most powerful man in Egypt. Uncomfortable. Joshua was told to march around Jericho instead of fighting. Uncomfortable. Hosea was told to marry a woman who would be unfaithful. Uncomfortable. Noah built an ark when there was no sign of rain. Uncomfortable. Esther risked her life by approaching the king uninvited. Uncomfortable. Daniel continued to pray even when it meant being thrown into a lion's den. Uncomfortable. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused to bow, even if it meant the fiery furnace. Uncomfortable. John the Baptist spoke truth boldly, knowing it could cost him his life. Uncomfortable. The disciple rejoiced while suffering for Christ. Uncomfortable. And then Jesus, he said things that made people uncomfortable. Eat my flesh and drink my blood. Many walked away. He told the rich man to sell everything and follow him. The man left sorrowful. Jesus himself lived the ultimate example of obedience through discomfort. Praying in Gethsemane, sweating like drops of blood, yet saying, not my will, but yours be done. So the question is, were we ever called to be comfortable? Jesus said, wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, but small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life. The wide road is easy, comfortable, popular. The narrow road is difficult, costly, often uncomfortable. We are called to be living sacrifices. And sacrifice has never been about comfort. But here's the truth that balances it all. That balances it all. God's commands are not burdensome. Jesus says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. How can both be true? Because what feels uncomfortable to the flesh becomes life, peace, and freedom in the spirit. So the real question is not, do you believe? The real question is, will you live what you say you believe? Will you choose temporary discomfort in obedience to God or temporary comfort that leads away from Him? As for me, I would rather be uncomfortable walking with the Lord than comfortable walking towards destruction. What will you choose?